hey guys. How are you guys going? How's it been? You guys having a good New Year's? Although this video is probably going to be a bit late in January. Oh, there's a night. Oh, is that night or Cold Strands? It's night. But did you guys know that we have a Discord? Thought he was stationary. I guess he's trying to get rolling. Yeah. You guys know we have a Discord? Would you like to join? Actually get to talk to me more? You know, I'm trying to build a community. And I don't really care what gets posted. I mean, there's certain lines you guys should obviously know what not to cross. I mean, you guys, I got not safe for work channels. You guys can post pictures of shit out on the road. Like I said, ask me questions, suggest video ideas. But all you gotta do is join that. It's just, download Discord. If you got Discord already, just join. Just use my name. My name is literally the invite code. The channel name, that is. So Handies. I try to make it easy for anybody to join. I never had to get them a link or whatever. All they have to do is use my name. Because I do appreciate all of you guys. Every single one, even if they don't comment, which definitely would love for you to comment because it gives me more to interact with. I always try my best to interact with every comment, even if I just like it. Because generally if I just like it, I don't know what to say to it. Like I make sure I acknowledge it, but I don't know what to say to it. So if you want responses from me, at least make the comments where I can give me something to respond to. Give me something to respond to. That's pretty much all I can say. Alright. But do you know what fucking drives me up the wall out here? What fucking blows my mind is some of the behaviors that cars do. Trucks do some of this shit too. But some of them are more excusable. Doesn't mean it's right, but excusable based off certain circumstances, right? For example, cars go on the interstate when they have a mile long on-ramp and it's just them and they get on the interstate at 30, 35, 40. Like, it blows my mind. Because, fun fact, cars, fun fact, I am not required to get over for you. It is not, I do it to be courteous. I'm not required to. But I'm not gonna get over in front of somebody else when they're clearly going faster than me. Slow them down because you want to get on the interstate at 40. Nor am I gonna brake for you unless I actually have to. You have the yield sign, even if it's not there. Yield to traffic. Okay. Anybody in their own lane already? Anybody in their lane? It's their lane. They always have the right of way. It does not fucking matter if there's a sign or not. There does not need to be a yield sign for lane dominance to already be, well, I don't know dominance, but lane control to already be asserted. There, let's just say that. It's their lane already. That's all that matters. If you don't know that, you'll get educated. If you don't believe that, even though you're supposed to know that, and you go retest yourself. Go do some of the shit you guys do on the fucking road to get your license again. Watch you get rejected immediately. Another thing is, blows my mind also that you guys insist from going, let's say I'm doing 70, right? Doing my government speed limit, and pretty much every state is gonna be 65, 70. So I'm going in speed limit. You have a off ramp half a mile to a quarter a mile away from me, and what do? Because you're 4 lanes or 2 or 3 lanes to the left of me, you come hauling ass to shoot the gap. When if I look behind me, as soon as you take the fucking exit, what do I see? Not a fucking vehicle behind me, and there is. It's like half mile still behind. So you could have squeezed behind me, but no, you wanted to get in front of me anywhere from 30 to 70 feet while slamming on the brakes pretty much because you're going 20, 30 over the speed limit to take the off ramp. So I have to react to you, not knowing if you're gonna take that gap or you just feel like brake checking me, because you gotta do that fucking too, which blows my mind. I have never in my life think, you know what I'm gonna do if I'm going 100? Get in front of this truck going 70, get in front of them doing 30, 40 feet gap, and slam on the brakes. Fun fact, I'll win. I'll fucking win. I ain't gonna be a slow down. I'm like, also, but a good trucker will assume before you even shoot in his lane, he's already looking for an escape. Like, as soon as I see you come hauling ass to shoot over, right? Because I know what you're gonna do. If you're hauling ass, you start switching lanes, I know what you're gonna do. But before you even do that, I'm already looking at my mirrors, checking for my escape. My escape is the most important thing for me to keep you alive. Yeah, I slowed down that curve because I didn't. It's a little, you know, a little bit more icy up here. Although there's powder over there. And I also slowed. Well, I wouldn't recommend always doing that, but with a bigger curve like that, it's a bit more important to slow down. But what's another one? Oh God, there are so many of these, right? So many of these. And a fucking tourist, you campers, look at you. Which, you know, they don't usually drive these big old campers, right? And when I say big camper, they even mean like 20 footers, so tiny fuckers. Just because you're camping and you're traveling the country does not mean, okay, if you're a 20 footer though, oh yeah, I forgot about this. And you're a 20 footer and you're pulling, I don't know, let's just say a car. Fine, okay, fine. Doesn't matter if it's a big car. Look at all that balloon still coming off the hill. Problem is, I slowed down because I lost some visibility there. I didn't know. Because, I mean, there's drifts over there. I still slowed down to let this guy by me because he just wanted to sit in the left lane on my trailer. Which is a big, I'll bring up that one. But if, okay, so you're a 20 footer, right? And you're pulling car, even if it's a compact car, right? Just tiny car. Okay, that makes you, let's just say that puts you, you know, 40, just 40, right? Probably not, but 40. Because, I mean, there's like 3 feet of hitch clearance plus the hitch plus the car. It's most likely probably 30, 35, but let's say 40. Let's just give you the 40. And he's going 70. I will be doing 70 here soon, once we start getting out of this. And the rest stops, fine. I will let you take a truck spot. But not like I have the choice. You're gonna do it whether or not I fucking want you to. But fine, okay? You have a little bit more reason. But that does not fucking mean just because you take the fucking rest stop, the truck stop park, which, by the way, is a little bit more important for us. We can't fit anywhere. You can go to a fucking Walmart parking lot or from other department store and be just fine. They're not gonna come yell at you and chase you out. Which blows my mind, but 90% of department stores don't want us there. It's only certain states, like 5 states that don't mind us being there. So yes, truck stops, the rest stops, and wage stations are pretty much our own real parking, and some shippers or receivers. But that's not guaranteed, so I never assume that that's gonna be the case. But it blows my fucking mind. You don't have the common courtesy or common sense, or you just don't give a fuck, that when you have your friends or family traveling with you with their one cars, you have them parked next to you and don't fill up the spot you're already in. So now they're taking up a third of the spot, which means I can no longer take that spot, because if I do, the last ass end of my trailer, 10 to 20 feet of my trailer sticking out, which usually that will block other trucks being able to get around me. The fuck is wrong with you? Why do you do that? Why? Why? Just why? Stop being pompous douchebags who think you're too good to, you know, behave, and among other things, and find a spot that's not going to inflict on other people that desperately need that spot more than you. I really wish troopers would start ticketing those fuckers. I really wish. Now, this applies the trucks don't really do this because they know it bugs the shit out of all of us. But also another thing is, why is it you come flying up on us, hauling ass? I mean, your ass could be flying. I mean, it could have wings. Some of the things that come out of the ass, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if somehow you can grow wings at some point. But you come hauling ass from the left lane, right? As soon as you get next to me, you sit literally on the corner of my trailer. Like, you'll sit on the bar in the left lane, you'll sit on the bar, like right next to it, or you sit on the trailer tires. Why? Why? Do you know one gust that pushed me out of my lane? Which, by the way, that's a very good likelihood that happens. Especially in this, for the next 6 months, well, from October to May, especially in the windy states, that I could have a gust that I was not expecting to be pushed out of my lane. And guess what? You're putting yourself, honestly, I think if that happens, that car should be at fault for getting hit, not the trucker or anybody hauling a trailer. That fucker, there was zero reason when he was going the speed limit, going in whatever, to slow down to my speed. But I mean, especially in the West where a lot of these windy areas happen, the chances of happening, I can only do 70. I'm not even doing the speed limit, still slowing down to not even the speed limit. All right. I mean, drives me nuts. Now what do truckers do to try to like scare them off? Well, when I say what I'm gonna say I do never leave my lane before anybody wants to comment that. I will kind of like act like I'm throwing my trailer at them, do a trailer shake where it goes line to line. So it does this. Most times people either brake hard for a few minutes, then they fly by me, or they just floor it and get the fuck away from me. Which I like those people that floor it and get away from me. I like those. Although you should have been doing that in the first place. Another one is, I'll just go sit like right next to the zipper, and you are going extremely slow, dude. You should have like 30. And it's not slick. I mean, there were some stretches, but it's not slick. Now, what did I do? I slowed down. I was doing 70. Oh, 70 on dry pavement. It's knowing how and when to use your speed. It's all about knowing when and how. You can still go, yes, you can go highway speeds on the snow. It's all about knowing how and when to and when to not. So, what is more? I know I'm probably forgetting so many of these, right? Probably forgetting some. Okay, a little foggy. I'm definitely warmed up then. But obviously it's not foggy enough where I can't see taillights, so. But I will slow down a little bit. Or more. I mean, locals do this and it bugs the shit on me. I understand why they do it, especially in certain areas of smaller truck stops. Doesn't mean but it's right. And especially local, you literally have a okay, to be fair, they can't always park their fucking truck at their house. But you shouldn't be allowed just to reserve your car spots just because you're a local. Like, we still need those spots too. Also, non-locals do this too. They'll come into their truck stop, be like, oh, I don't want to park in the front, you know, I'm gonna go park in the truck stop and take up a full spot. No! If you're gonna go park in the trucks, park not in a spot. You park back with the trucks, just don't park in a fucking spot. What is wrong with you? By the way, I'm trying to, like, obviously you can't tell, it's a little bit different video. I'm trying this. Like, I'm trying to spread out my content, right? I'm trying to, like, think of more ways to keep it fresh. Because you notice, I've stopped doing backing videos for a bit. Doesn't mean I still want to do them. I just figured I wanted, because it was non-stop. I know you guys didn't really enjoy those non-stop. I mean, some of you might have. I still want to do more vacuum videos, but I want to get more cameras for that. Like, I want to give you a perspective of, like, I don't know, from DOT bar, or if I don't know, from underneath the truck, something like that, right? Especially since I don't really, the way I drive, I don't really give myself enough time to really edit videos. And if I did edit videos, they would be, I'd have like fucking a month or 2 months worth of videos to edit all at once on a 34-hour period. And it's just, when you're, it'd be a bit easier with desktop when you're not getting heat soaked, but when you're on a laptop, it's a little bit harder. I had noticed that too. Some truckers do the same thing, right? They do the same bullshit. Although, for example, trucks coming on ramp. Now, there's a difference between sliding in front of somebody with a truck length or two. Because most trucks understand, like, because not all on ramp is long. Where you get at least 40 or 50. I mean, the fascination with these clover leaves and these short on ramps, looking at you, Texas, blows my mind, right? Cars can get up to speed if they actually fucking pushed it to the floor, but trucks can't. So trucks are never gonna shit on another truck for it getting onto the interstate at the best speed it can, right? Never going to. But there's a difference between literally merging. Well, if I'm right here, right, and a truck's like right there and he pushes his way into me, like where he hasn't cleared me, I'm not clear of him, and I'm literally right next to him and he pushes his way into me, that's not okay. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if he's obviously going half of what I'm going, but he's getting in front of me, and there was a gap there. I'm already pretty slow now for him anyways. He's excused. Cars, you're not. But I've also, part of the reason why I think some of this behavior has become a big norm, because it's, and like no joke, dude, like no joke, if you guys even spent one day, which I think I just blew a tire. I'll go check that out here soon. Something just went boom. That could have been a load lock falling. I don't know, I heard it. We'll find out when I get up here, and better area to stop. Hope it's not a blown tire. I've blown a tire once. I've only blown a tire once, so I've experienced what it sounds like. It was sort of close, but it also could have been a load log falling inside the trailer because the floor is metal, which I hope not. I hope that's not the case. But there's only so much I can fucking do too when I'm doing this because of the road, because all the fucking snowpacks. And also, there's only so much I can do. Because anybody's also trying to put load locks in a trailer, depending on how the pallets are loaded, either bows out the wall or pushes pressure on the wall enough where you can't get pressure. The load locks can't get pressure. Yeah, load locks are like, I don't know. I don't like load locks, and we don't have chain racks, but why not get out of the hills? Because I mean, not say I can't pull over. There's nowhere for me to pull over if being on the road. So I'll probably check. I need to do a 30 here anyways. I probably need to check. I'll probably check. Huntington, the TA there. I have a feeling that was a load lock, which, whatever. But it seems to be because some people, back to what I was saying, that this has been allowed for, meaning allowed, meaning people start doing it and enforcement wasn't getting on any of them trying to stop it. It got, as years went on, the trend got more and more and more and more, and now it's considered normal. But it's gonna be insanely hard to break it. And some trucks tailgate quite a bit actually. It blows my mind. And trucks, there is a huge difference between 100 feet and 30 feet. 100 feet gives you room to react. It's not a lot of room, but it gives you room to do something. Even if it comes close is better than you're literally destroyed your whole truck. You ate the ass of the truck, right? But for those who are curious, what a trucker goes through. Just normal day driving, right? Just normal day. I'm not talking about shipper and receiver, eat shots, you know, and deal with that bullshit. Go up to a company like Pepsi, Coke, UPS, FedEx, whatever, right? And ask them. I mean, not ask them. You're thinking about becoming a trucker. Can you hop in with one of your local guys and go spend the day with them? Go see what they, even if you spend until lunchtime, right? Just go spend a few hours with them. You will blow your, it will blow your mind to see what you actually, what fuckers do out here. It blows your mind. And it's not like I'm just exaggerating. It is so common. It is mind-blowing. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. Everything I've stated, especially the car behaviors, happens, especially in towns, literally every car. I mean, almost feels like every car. It's more like 80% of cars will do it. I mean, the cars that use courtesy, use common sense around trucks, you guys are my best friends. You guys, like, I don't know about best friends, but you guys are by far my favorite people on the road. The ones who, right? It'll be bumper to bumper, because yeah, left lane camping is a fucking thing in most states, except for more north and like, how does that, more north and Midwest. Now, when I say Midwest, I don't mean Mid-East, but really, people call it Midwest. No, I mean the real Midwest, you know? Iowa, Minnesota, well, I guess I can call it Wisconsin, the Dakotas, Nebraska, you know, Wyoming, Montana, that shit. Real Midwest, right? Michigan is Mid-East. I don't know if how you look at a fucking map and be like, look at this Midwest. But if you, they behave better around cars or around trucks. I mean, it's like they respect the trucks. So the cars that, when there's a whole line of cars in the left lane, which by the way, there's plenty of room in the right lane to get over, they just flat refuse. So when you flash to let me in, especially when you know, like, I'm being held back, even though it's gonna slow you down for a minute or two, you are some of my favorite people. Or the ones that just give me the right of way, even though you could easily get enough speed going, you could easily pass it. Again, one of my favorite people. Like, you didn't have to do it. You just chose to, right? Just chose to. My favorite people. Honestly, I wish I had a thank you sign. So the best I could do is I could flash the fuck out of you. And when I say flash, I don't mean like show you my goodies, you know? No, I mean blinky, blinky, blinky with the lights, right? And there's other things those cars, those people do that I also love too. But those are two of the main ones. Now, if you guys liked, if anybody watches the end of this video, if you guys like this type of content, let me know. Give me more ideas for me to go on kind of like mini rants. Or like, give me a topic. Tell me, what do you like about this? What do you dislike about this? Give me something to break down. I'll do more of those. Gives me more content to work with, right? Like, my channel's slowly growing. I can't believe I've only really been pushing YouTube. I've had a YouTube channel since like high school, so like 2008, 2007, somewhere in that range. I mean, yeah, I put gaming content on here before, and it's still up there, but it was never, very rare of it is me commenting. Most of it's just replay shit. Because to me, I understood that people don't always want to watch the gameplay video, like the whole thing, right? Especially if you're trying to learn. Allowing you just to focus on what I was doing and not listen to my voice, nothing. Although some people like the thought process, hearing it out loud. Some don't. I chose to just have zero on most of it. There's some videos in there though, my gaming content, where I had my voice on it. That usually means I streamed it and then I just ported it over to YouTube. Now, so really, since the trucking thing, I've only really been pushing YouTube since September 2020, so I've only been over on YouTube really pushing content, meaning uploading every week. being consistent. Because even with the gaming stuff, it was consistent. It was just whenever I had it, I had it. So I've only been doing this for what, a little over a year, 15 months. So I'm still learning too. I'm still slowly growing. When I started the trucking stuff, I only had like 57 subs. So I mean, it's not horrible, it's not great. But I mean, you guys are my viewership, so tell me what you want to see. I'll give it to you. Doesn't matter when, because I mean, I still have a list I'm still trying to catch up on. But hey, remember guys, ain't any traffic's too much traffic, and you guys stay safe out there. Catch you next time. Bye.